Everybody, this is Artisan Loom. I've got a awesome design by AZMS Mom, and it is called Kristie's Resilience, and it is dedicated to Twisty Kristie, who is fighting triple negative breast cancer as we speak. So she is a true survivor, and we would like to I would like to show you how to make this design right here. I'm not going to do it in breast cancer colors because this one's already done, so I want to just use some other colors that I know that are Kristie's favorite colors, and so we're going to go with that. Okay, so I will go ahead and show you how the loom board is set up. This is the pin bar setup. It's 9 pin bars wide and 2 full loom lengths long, and your first 1, 2, 3, 4 on each side are all the same length. Then you drop 1 down in the center, and that is all that this lovely design calls for as far as the loom setup. Now you can go ahead and pick your colors. She used 4. I'm going to use 3. But I'm going to start off with my border color, which is obviously the jet black cylindric, which is always my favorite. So we're going to go with that. And basically all we're going to do is we're going to start here in the center, and we're going to go out towards the right. Let me put these down. Easier to... I'm going to follow it all the way around, and then we're going to go up. Okay, same way on this side. And follow it all the way to the top. Except for I'm going to stop here because what I'm going to do is I'm going to bead every other bead. So I took a 6/0 seed bead and put it on my band. So when you get to the end here, I want to go up one with the plain band, then a beaded band, then a plain band, and a beaded band. And I'm going to do that the entire length. So we've got a plain band here, beaded, plain, and beaded. So I'm going to go off camera and finish up till I get to the very top of the loom. Okay? So I'm finished, but I messed up. Not a big deal. I'm going to take these 2 off. And the reason why I say that is these 2 here is going to be part of the pattern going up the center. So whatever these 2 bands are, it's going to be what you consider to be your, that light pink that's on top. You want that to be these 2. So whatever you're going to choose to be your center pattern color. And let's see here. And I want that to be Egyptian gray. So I'm going to go out towards the left with it, out towards the right, and then I'm going to add my black. So no big deal, no harm, no foul. You want to do the same at the top. So this is how you're going to end it. You're going to end it, the second one from the top. I'm going to take these 2 off. Okay, so second peg from the top, and you're going to come in, and then you're going to go with your Egyptian gray again, or whatever you choose to be your center pattern going up. Okay, that's the only mistake I made so far. I can't promise anything else, but that's what I'm known for, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so next step. Now you're going to continue on with whatever these 2 band colors that you want to go up the center, which mine is Egyptian gray, and we're just going to do our pattern going up. So it's going to be 1 up, 1 to the right, and then 1 up on this side into the center. So it makes that octagon. Okay, so then you're just going to continue to go back out to the left and up into the center. Sorry, my bands are sticking together. And then go to the right, up, and then back to the center. Oops. Okay. I'm going to do it one more time, and then I'm going to go off camera. So out to the left diagonally, straight up towards the center, and then come back here, go out to the right, up, and to the center. Okay, so that's what we're going to do, and then you're going to start back going this way. So I'm going to let you finish your octagons, or whatever they're not octagons, but you know what I mean. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever 6 sides are, whatever, up, down the center. Okay, so I've finished it all the way to the end, and with another small where I didn't see something properly, I'm going to take these 2 off and these 2 off. Okay, and these, because guess what, we are supposed to come down to the 3rd pin bar and then go across. So to make it work out evenly, I'm going to take these 2 off too. Do apologize. We're going to come out 3, and then we're going to go 1 up, come in 3, let's see, 3, excuse me, I put the wrong one, with that Egyptian, like this. Okay, so I knew it wasn't working out just by the way that when I got to this last little pattern. So 3rd peg from the top, you're going to go in 3 and diagonally up 1, in 3, diagonally up 1, and then when you get to this very last one, you're going to go out to the left and straight up, and then that will make that pattern. You're going to go out to the right and straight up. That way it ends on the same pattern as it began. Does that make sense? I do apologize for that. Okay, so this dark pink that's, or the fuchsia color that's underneath, that's the part we're going to work on next. So for that, I'm going to bring in the black again, just to give it a little bit of oh, I don't know what you call it, just be able to bring it in another part of the bracelet besides just on the border. Okay, I'm going to use the jet black cylindric again, and what we're going to do is triangles. Okay, so we're going to start off in the center and do a triangle here. Okay, just like that. However you want to place the triangle is fine. And then you're going to go and do this triangle, which I guess I can just use my fingers because they're cylindric and I don't have to try to untwist them. And you're just going to be doing triangles the entire way up the loom or around the circle, like that. And then one more right there. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like. You'll do the same thing going all the way up. You'll start off here, bring it around, point of the triangle is always going to touch there in the center. Okay, so just like that, and you're going to do that in the center the entire way down. The loom should look like that the entire way down, and now we're going to work on this area here. Okay, now let's see, we're going to start off with one color that I'm going to use, and this is going to be Mother of Pearl. Okay, and I'm going to go diagonally that way and then connect it and go diagonally down. Oops. Hold up a minute. Let's figure out where we're at here. Okay. And then I'm going to switch to my gray, Egyptian gray right here. So these 2 rows here will be, oh, what is it? Mother of Pearl. And then this right here beside will be the Egyptian gray. So you got to remember to switch, or you can do it in one solid color. That's just what I'm choosing to do. Okay, so mother of pearl going from the first peg on the first pin bar diagonal and then connecting diagonally down. And now I'm going to bring my Egyptian gray to connect with this pattern. Okay, so to get the mirror image on this side, what we're going to do is we're going to do the Egyptian gray going downward. I think, is that what we're going to do? Yes. And then we're going to do, so we'll do the Egyptian gray going down, and then we'll go up with the mother of pearl and then connect to the border. Okay, that's how we're going to do it. And then let's see what the next step is. Now we're going to take our same color and we're going to make that X. Okay, and then we are going to connect here and cross over and make the X. And now we're going to take my Egyptian gray, because it's the same color. It's whatever you choose as your as this row will connect over. Okay, so on this side you will connect over with your Egyptian gray and then mother of pearl. Okay, and that's how that side will be. And you're going to do that pattern all the way down. I'll do one more with you. Okay, we are going to do mother of pearl going this direction and downward, and then Egyptian over here. Okay, and then we're going to take our mother of pearl and cross over and make our X's like that. Okay, so one more, and then I'll show you the other side. Like that, and then bring this one up over, and then cross over making the X's. Okay, that's it on that side. This side, you're going to start off with the Egyptian gray, and then you're going to go like this and down towards the border, connecting. Get some more colors. Okay, then we are going to cross over and then bring this one down and this one up. So, Egyptian gray, mother of pearl, Egyptian gray, and then cross over your X's with the mother of pearl. Okay, that's how we do it, and we're going to do that the entire way up. So go ahead and finish that up for me. So now I'm finished laying all the way down. At this point, we're ready to turn the loom around. Actually, yeah, you know what? Let's put a double border on this. I'm going to use a double border, and I'm going to use it in my Egyptian gray, and we'll just go from the center over and just follow it around like we did our first border. Okay, I'm only going to show you this one side, and then I'm going to go off camera and finish the other. So just start in the center, go diagonally all the way to the end and all the way up until you get to the point at the top. Okay, so go ahead and finish your double border. Got the double border on. Now what we need to do is in the middle of each, and we're going to call them flowers just because. In the middle of each one, we're going to put a triple cap band. Okay, so triple cap band. all the way up the loom. Okay, another thing that we've got to do is, yeah, let's finish that all the way to the end, and when we get done, we're going to put, well, I'll show you. Now we're ready to turn this loom around, and we've got to put a triple cap band in the center where we're going to loom out our double border. So triple cap band, just like so. Then, let's see here. Okay, now we're going to just loom out our double border. Okay, very simply. You're going to go in through this triple cap band, grab the one that goes out to the left and follow that double border around, okay? You're going to do that all the way up the loom until you finish the whole border. So super simple. I'm going to go off camera and finish this. You're going to do the same thing over here, bring it over to the right and take it to here, and then follow it all the way up. Okay, now we're ready to do these side bands. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in through this left peg, and we're going to go out to the right, and we're going to go on this third peg and connect it, and then go back in and bring it to the right. Did I do that right? Yeah. And then next we're going to go into the second peg, bring this out to the left, go back into the second peg, and bring it to the right, and go back into this third peg, or this peg, and bring it like so. Okay, so we'll do it again. Hold on, let me make sure. Okay, so we'll go into this left peg and we'll bring it diagonal over. We'll go into this third peg, connect it. Okay, we'll go back into here and grab this Egyptian one and cross it over. Then we're going to come back over here, get that top band, bring it back to itself, go back in again, bring it back to itself, and then go into this one and then cross it over. Okay, one more. We're going to go in from this left peg back to itself, and then we're going to go into this third peg and bring it back to itself. Go back into the third peg and cross it over. Then we're going to go back here to the second peg. When I say second, I mean from over here. Okay, so cross it over, go back in, bring it back to itself, and then go into this fourth peg and cross it over. We're going to do that the entire way up this side of the loom. For this right side, we're going to go in through this peg here and grab it and cross it over. Then we're going to go back into this peg, get the right band, cross it over, and then we're going to go into this last peg and bring it over. Okay, then we're going to go into this peg again, back to itself, into this one, back to itself, back into it, like so. Okay, so I guess what we're doing is we're gonna just grab the top band. We'll go over first. So the top band is this one. So we'll go into this peg and cross it over. Top band in this one is going back into this peg. Top band is this one. Now we get the ones that are on the bottom. So we go back to here, cross it over, go back into here. Okay, one more. So do that the entire way down. Now we're ready to do the center, and this can be a little confusing, so everything's not going to go back to itself, so pay attention as to how I'm doing it. I'll try to zoom in so you can see. Okay, you're going to go in through this triple cap band, and you're going to grab the top band, which is this triangle right here, okay? You're going to grab it, bring it up, and instead of bringing it back to these two pegs back to itself, you're going to just bring it, you're not going to bring it down here, you're going to bring it over to here and bring it up, okay? Then you're going to go back in the center, okay, which is going to be the one that's spanning over these three pegs, and you're going to grab this one, and instead of bringing it normally to here to there, you're going to just skip this one and bring it up to here and then the peg above it. Okay, go back in the center, and instead of going to here to there, you're going to go from here and over towards the left and bring it here and down one. You're always bringing it down to the, you're putting it on the one peg but then spanning it over to the next peg. Okay, we got one more to grab. Normally it would go from here and span over here, but we're not doing that. We're going to bring it, instead of bringing it to here, we're going to bring it down to here and then stretch it over to there. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Okay, that's what we're going for. I'll do another one. Okay, so you're going to go in, grab this triangle, and bring it over to here. Instead of to here, you're going to bring it to there and then up, okay? Go in and get the next one, and instead of bringing it to here, you're going to go to here and then bring it over one, okay? So you're just bringing it over to the next peg. So instead of going to here, you're going to go to here, and actually you're going to go to here and then bring it down. You're going to go to here and bring it down, bring it here and bring it down, and then you have one more. Don't forget about this one. It's kind of hard to see. Okay, and you're going to bring this and then bring this one over. Okay, so that's what it's supposed to look like. So there's that one. And then there's that one. Okay? So, let me see. We can try this again. One more. Okay. You gotta excuse me, I got my kids that came home from school, or my daughter and her friend. So you're going to go in the center, grab that top one, and instead of bringing it to here, we're going to start off on this side, okay? And then we're going to span it up, okay? You're going to go into here, and that will go over these pegs. Instead of bringing it back to this one, we're going to bring it straight over to this one and then pop it up one more, okay? So we're going to bring it over here and then to there. Straight up and then over. Okay. Okay, and one last one, and we're going to bring it down and over. So that is what these three shall look like. Just like that, and like that. Okay, so finish that the entire way up in the center. Okay, and be careful because it might be a little tight if you're using LEs. Don't want your bands to bust. So just be careful and bring it slow and give it a little stretch before you wrap it around. Now we're ready to do our outline that we did in the Egyptian gray. So I'm going to go in underneath all these bands and grab the band that's going to go to the left, the band that's going to go to the right, okay? And then I'm going to go into here and grab okay, well, I'm going to have to fix that band, so let me come back here and I'll finish it. I fixed that snapped band, so after we went to the left and to the right, now we're going to grab, it's kind of tight. The one that goes forward, and then the one that goes, and it's tight, so be very gentle. I like to pull it a little bit before I use too much tension. Go in and grab this side. See what I mean by pulling it maybe like that. There. See that? Now we're just going to follow it. So we'll go back and we'll grab. Won't be as tight if you didn't use LE bands, but I chose to use LE, so that's why it's so tight. Okay, and then you're just going to follow the pattern. You're going to always start in the center, bring it up, bring this other side up, and then you're just going to go like that the entire way up the loom. So I'll finish this side, and then I'm going to let you finish. Don't want to bust any more bands. So I'm going to try to be as gentle as I can going up. Okay, and then you'll follow it back out. Do this left side first, then this right, and then the left, and then the right, and all the way up the loom, please. So once you've done this, I haven't finished because I'm trying to take every opportunity before my other kids come home to finish this part. So once you finish that center, then you're just going to loop. Since this was part of our border here, we don't have something to take it out to the left and right because it's already been done. Okay, so you'll go into this band and just bring your border all the way around and up. Okay, just like so. Just take it all the way to the top of the loom on both sides, and then I'll meet you to take it off the loom. When you get done with your outlining here, you're just going to stop on these two pegs, okay? Because remember, these two are part of the border. Okay, so when you come up and do these, stop right there, and then bring your border up to right there, and then bring it over, just like, oops, make sure I get the right bands, bring it over, and then to the point. Oh, this is really tight because of all these bands that are on there, so I don't want to bust it. Okay. Like that. You do the same thing over here. Bring this over, over, and over. And then you're going to go in here and get that last band. And get that one and bring it to the center just like so. Okay, then I'm going to take, so we've got it finished. So now I'm going to take one of my border bands, put my fork through the peg. This is a fork. Did you know? Come on, people. Okay, so your hook, put it through all of them bands out to the side. Put your band on it. Pull it towards you like this so that it doesn't hook up underneath any of those, and put it all on your hook. Then take your C-clip and put it on there. Okay? There. So it's secured. So I'm going to take my hook off, or my fork. Okay, now I wanted to show you. Okay, so look on the side, and you can usually tell on the side if everything was looped up properly, if you left anything unlooped. So it looks pretty darn good to me. So this is what your loom should look like. Okay, time to take it off. And you're going to have to be real careful, especially if you used LE down the center, because I don't want you to bust any of the bands because they're super tight. But just take it off by loosening the tension on both sides. Okay. And then you're going to go and loosen these. Then you're going to loosen this next set, going all the way up, and then just take it off each individual one, okay? And be real careful with the center ones so you don't bust them, okay? So take it off the loom, and I'll meet you back to show you mine. Okay, so I just took it off the loom, loving it, loving the colors. You get it all stretched out like so. So you see how this black the way that we looped it, it makes it look like it's overlapping. It gives it kind of a little layered look, sort of, on the side. How it flares out. I'm going to take each individual band and I'm going to pull on it when I'm done fixing the bands so that they lay properly. But yeah, that's what that looks like. I'm going to go through and twist my bands, fix my colors, fix my beads, and then I will post it with my finished look. So this is gorgeous, Kristie's Resilience by AZMS Mom. And yeah, so if you decide to make one, just tag and hashtag us both. And can't wait to see your renditions. And hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Hopefully it wasn't too terribly confusing, and I apologize for any mistakes. They weren't anything bad that couldn't be fixed before we got started, so I think we should be good to go. So anyhow, okay, till next time, take care. Bye.